Hey there, how you doing? Hey lovelies, it's Kitty. I'm bringing you my very first get ready with me or makeup get ready with me. I don't know. I'm ready. I just want to do my makeup. So I'm bringing you that, and it's going to be a blue glitter cut crease. Yeah, I know. I'm going to the extremes on my very first, and it's probably a horrible idea, but we'll see how it turns out. Bear with me while I start my channel and while I start everything about this whole journey because I've been wanting to do this for a really long time, and I've tried and failed and tried and failed, and I'm hoping this time will be the success, you know, the successor, the successful one. Okay, but let's start the look of the day, I guess, right? The blue glitter cut crease. This is my first voiceover, bear with me. But first I take these makeup wipes and I wipe my face off, right? Like, that's number one thing. Clean your face, make sure it's a clean canvas. Next I take this oil-free moisturizer for combination skin by Neutrogena. Wow, I messed all that up. But anyways, I put that all over my face and I make sure I am nice and moisturized for the rest of my makeup. Starting with my AOA Studio Sculpting Brow Pencil in dark brown, I use the spoolie end and I comb through my eyebrows and make sure they are nice and groomed. When I fill in my eyebrows, I start with the bottom line first, and I go front, all the way at the front, to the very end tip. And when I do the top line next, I only go 3/4, and I leave that front third open. Okay, so filling in my eyebrows, I always use short strokes, and I start with the end tip and I work my way to the front third. And as I get towards the front, I always use a light hand, so it's more of a light fade. Alright, to darken my eyebrow just a little more and make it a little more bold, because I love a bold brow, I use this AOA Studio E116 eyeliner brush, and I use it for my eyebrows with this Broadway palette that I do believe is Dollar Store brand. I use the darkest shade all over my eyebrow, and I start at the end and go towards the front. I always make sure to use a light hand and less product the further in my eyebrow I go, towards the middle, and then I use the spoolie to fade it out even more. And I'm using this AOA Studio Perfect BB cream in the shade medium with my lip brush that I think I got from Wish, not really sure. And I'm using that to carve out my eyebrows and prime my eyelids. Okay, so starting on my eyes, I'm using this tealy, bright blue kind of color in this Ulta eyeshadow palette, and I'm using a medium fluffy brush from AOA Studio, a medium fluffy blending brush, I should clarify, and I'm putting the color, I'm packing the color into my crease. Now I'm taking this icy blue, almost white shade from this unknown palette that's probably like Maybelline or something from a drugstore that I've had for way too long, and I'm using that white kind of icy blue to use as a under eye highlight and to blend out the teal that I had just packed on to my eyelid. With the same big, well, medium-sized, I guess, fluffy brush, I'm going to take that darker blue in the Ulta palette and go right under the teal in my crease and pack that on as well until it looks blended. And then right away, I'm going in with this Morphe palette, and I didn't show you the color for some reason. My camera's kind of glitchy. And I went in with a black, I do believe. And I deepened the crease a little more with this pointed AOA Studio blending brush, and I just put that right in the crease. Okay, so using the Perfect BB cream in medium again, and that same lip brush or concealer brush, however you want to look at it, I'm going to carve out my crease. And I have hooded eyes, so this is a trick. I put it on my lid, and then I look down and open my eyes real big, and that kind of pushes the concealer or BB cream or whatever I'm using onto my upper lid, and I use that to map out my cut crease. And then immediately after I do my base coat of concealer, I put that white icy blue shade with a flat brush onto where I mapped out. I'm using that white icy blue on top of that concealer immediately, just so it doesn't crease. As soon as that's all done, I use a clean, brand new, unused makeup wipe and clean up my eyes a little. And I'm using this duo eyelash adhesive to apply my glitter. Well, not to apply my glitter, but to adhere the glitter. And I'm using 3 different types of glitter. I'm using a teal on the center of my lid, a dark blue on my outer corner, and a iridescent white on my inner corner to make it all pop. And right about here is where I dropped my eyelash glue all over myself and the floor. Next, using that Ulta palette, I'm using that tealy blue to kind of blend all the glitter and everything back together and pull it back into my crease. And then I use a dark blue to deepen the outer corner, and then a black to deepen the outer corner even more. I'm going to apply some Big Shot mascara on my upper lashes only, and then some falsies, some outer corner falsies that I had cut myself to fit my eyeballs. Alright. Immediately into my face, I do the AOA Studio Wonder Blur Perfect Blur Primer with little flecks of glitter all over my face and neck. And then I use the Hard Candy Blur Primer on just my cheekbones, my nose, mostly like the bridge of my nose and my cheekbones. And I also use the Blur Primer on my mouth and chin. And then going right in foundation, I use Maybelline's Fit Me Matte and Poreless in shade 238 and my Paw Paw Charity Wonder Blender from AOA Studios. I highly recommend Shop Miss A if you haven't checked it out already. Definitely check it out. And I blend that foundation all over my face. I definitely blend my foundation down my neck as well. And then going into concealer, I use my Age Rewind concealer in neutral. And I go under my eyes, on the bridge of my nose, on the tip of my nose, in my cupid's bow, on the very prominent part of my chin, I suppose, and in the middle of my forehead. After blending out my concealer with my Wonder Blender, I use AOA Studios Perfect Setting Powder in Soft Light, only where I put the concealer. And then using this Maybelline setting powder in 02, I put it on the rest of my face where I didn't put the soft light, which is on the edge of my face and on my cheeks, my lower cheeks, and definitely on my neck to blend it all together. Using this big fluffy brush from AOA Studio, I just kind of wipe away any excess powder that I had left on my face and blend two setting powders together where they might not look as blended. Now using the AOA Studio contour brush or angled brush, I'm going to contour or bronze, however you want to look at the way I do my face, I don't even know. And I'm using the dark shade in this Destroyed palette My mirror is absolutely shattered, and I have no idea how. Anyway, back to the point. I'm using the darkest shade, and I am going in my cheekbones, like the cheek socket area, a little bit on my forehead, a little bit under my chin where my double chin would be, and just slightly on my nose to kind of contour and shape out my nose, but most of my nose contour gets brushed away anyways. Highlighting, I use this AOA Studio Baked Highlighter in Snap and my AOA Studio highlighting brush. I highlight the high points of my face, like my cheekbones, the bridge of my nose, the tip of my nose, my cupid's bow, and slightly on my chin. Then with this Hard Candy matte setting spray, I spray my entire face and neck and make sure everything is really locked in place. Using this no-name black eyeliner, I line my waterline and my tightline, right? That's what it's called? I am not an acrobat. I don't know these things. With that same fluffy blending brush I've been using this entire time, I add some eyeshadow to my lower lash line, and then with that Big Shot mascara, I add that to my lower lashes as well, and another coat on the top. I wasn't recording the very first line, but basically what I did was take that black eyeliner and put 2 lines on the bridge of my nose and a dot under each of my eyes, lining up with my pupil. Finally, in black, NYX Liquid Suede lipstick.
Okay, so this is the final look, and thank you so much for watching. If you want to look at pictures of this final look, check my Instagram, which is kittycatleaf. Did you enjoy this look? Is there a look you'd like to see me try? Anything like that, like comment and I will get back to you. Thanks for watching.